Hello, and thank you for joining us today to talk about book ideas that fit with the iRead theme, Reading Colors Your World. I'm Rachel Zegswert, Vice President of Marketing at Lerner Publishing Group, and I'm excited to be presenting our summer reading title suggestions to you today. You can visit our summer reading landing page for complete title lists and webinars for both the CSLP and iRead's summer reading programs. For more than 25 years, librarians and staff from the Illinois Library Association have selected an iRead reading theme and provided promotional and programming materials for summer reading activities for public libraries. This year's theme for all grade levels is Reading Colors Your World. The broad motif of colors provides a context for exploring humanity, nature, culture, and science, as well as developing programming that demonstrates how libraries and reading can expand your world through kindness, growth, and community. The iRead website has a resource guide that includes reading lists for all grade levels, along with activities and promotional suggestions. Today, we'll look at some of Lerner's titles that tie into the themes of reading and color. First up are many titles from our partnership with Crayola. Each book includes a color match feature, so readers can find the exact Crayola crayons that produce the colors shown in the book. From the deep blue of the ocean and vibrant greens within a forest to the iconic yellow school bus and orange life vest, the Crayola World of Color series celebrates both the natural appearance and common usage of color. Back matter includes art prompts for using shades of a single color and showing the names of Crayola colors that can be found in photos throughout the book. What's your favorite shade? Personally, I'm torn between royal purple and eggplant. Crayola Concepts introduces early math topics from counting and sizes to patterns and sorting. Throughout each book, simple art activities engage readers in the main idea. The books are colorful, fun, and enticing for younger readers and are available in Spanish. If you're looking for programming ideas, check out our colorful Crayola crafts, featuring boredom-busting crafts like puppets and cardboard castles, science-themed activities like a dinosaur fossil dig and a hologram cube, and more. These books ensure readers' crafting success with their clear instructions, supplemented with photos. In addition, readers can scan a QR code for each project to see step-by-step photos online. Readers explore the role that colors play in countries around the world with Crayola. Stunning photos capture everything from the bright colors of landscapes to the colors of traditional celebrations and cultural touchstones. The next series, Crayola Seasons, encourages readers to observe the shifts in weather patterns and use color cues to recognize changes in their environment. The integrated activities also introduce a variety of art techniques, and this series is also available in both English and Spanish. Celebrate the holidays in vibrant color with Crayola. Dazzling photos and engaging text explore each holiday's traditions. The series includes your standard holidays, such as Halloween and Christmas, as well as holidays like Holi, Diwali, and Ramadan. Each book includes a reproducible coloring page. Crayola Colorology is a celebration of color in our world, explaining the science of color and the role color plays in culture, nature, and art. For example, readers will learn how new colors are discovered. Readers will also learn what the color red signifies in Chinese culture, how color helps animals communicate or defend themselves, how artists use color to draw attention in paintings, and much more. Brightly colored photos, simple text, and fun Crayola design features come together to help readers understand and celebrate color. This series is available in Spanish and English. These books deliver curricular information about each biome, including climate, plants, and animals. They include a zoom-in feature or two, highlighting super interesting features of each biome. For example, sloths move so slowly that they actually collect algae on their fur, which is what makes them look green. Next, we have Crayola Team Colors. Why are many soccer balls black and white? What colors are on your favorite team's jersey? The photos and text in this book celebrate colors in children's sports as well as favorite professional teams. How to Make a Rainbow, a Crayola Color Story by Laura Purdy Salas is a vibrant title introducing young readers to the natural phenomena of a rainbow, focusing on the colors presented. Then it looks at our colorful world, calling out many red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet objects that match the rainbow in the sky. A rainbow craft project wraps up this celebration of color. In Crayola Wild World of Animal Colors, readers will explore questions such as, what colors do animals use to give a warning? To hide themselves? To attract another animal? Vibrant photos pair with easy reading text to provide the answers. From red planets to blue stars, space is full of color. Introduce young readers to the sun, moon, planets, stars, and more in this high-interest look at the myriad colors of space. A gentle and sympathetic story about friendship and shyness that plays out in a mini theater as a child unwittingly brings light and color, literally, into a lonely person's life. This unique artwork has a doll's house appeal. Ansh Dam creates a diorama from cardboard and photographs the scenes, giving the illustrations a special luminosity and depth. The Visitor is a New York Times Best Illustrated Children's book and a wonderful nudge for both children and adults as we contemplate the end of the isolation of the COVID-19 pandemic. Elmer the Patchwork Elephant has been a favorite of children around the world for decades. Join Elmer and his friends as they have adventures and learn valuable lessons about helping others and embracing differences. Charmingly written and vividly illustrated by acclaimed children's book author David McKee, these picture books are sure to delight and entertain. Nico loves to draw his world, the ring-a-ling of the ice cream truck, the warmth of the sun on his face, but no one seems to appreciate his art. Until one day, Nico meets Iris. This imaginative and tender story explores the creative process, abstract art, friendship, and the universal desire to feel understood. How many things can you make in a day? A tower, a friend, a change? Rhyme, repetition, and a few seemingly straightforward questions engage young readers in a discussion about the many things we make and the ways we can make a difference in the world. This simple, layered story celebrates creativity through beautiful rhyming verse and vibrant illustrations with a timely message. In Flower Talk, How Plants Use Color to Communicate by Sarah Levine, a cantankerous talking cactus reveals how different colors, shapes, and even scents of flowers attract just the right pollinators needed for the plant to create new seeds. For example, birds gravitate towards red flowers, while bees go for blue, purple, and yellow ones. Green flowers don't talk to any animals. Their pollen is spread by the wind. This fun nonfiction offering presents information that may be new to many kids and adults. A Map into the World is the heartfelt story of a young girl seeking beauty and connection in a busy world. As seasons change, so too does a young Hmong girl's world. She moves into a new home with her family and encounters both birth and death. As this curious girl explores life inside her house and beyond, she collects bits of the natural world. But who are her treasures for? A moving picture book debut from acclaimed Hmong American author Cal Kalia Yang. The soft glow of a candle, the blink of a firefly, a burst of fireworks. Light is everywhere in our world. Rhyming text and luminous illustrations follow 4 children as they experience many different forms of light. What do a crab waving pom-poms, a bug with a backpack of dead ants, and a mud-splattered vulture have in common? They all have wild style. Meet animals including crabs in sponge hats, caddisfly larvae wearing suits of armor, lacewing larvae dressing up with jewelry to hide themselves from ladybug predators in this fun and fascinating photo book. Luis wishes Nico wasn't leaving for the army. To show Nico he doesn't need to go, Luis begins a mural on the alleyway wall. Their house, the river, the Parque de las Ardillas, it's the world all right there. Won't Nico miss Mommy's sweet flan? What about their baseball games in the street? But as Luis awaits his brother's return from duty, his own world expands as well, through swooping paint and the help of their bustling Dominican neighborhood. An author's note from Terry Farish explains how a real-life mural inspired the story, and a glossary of Spanish terms clarifies the significance of certain Spanish words from the book for non-native speakers. Summer Green to Autumn Gold, Uncovering Leaves' Hidden Colors, written and illustrated by Mia Posada, beautifully explains why leaves change color in the fall. It highlights both the eye-catching colors of the season and the science behind the colors. Back matter offers additional scientific details for curious readers, as well as suggested further reading and links to hands-on activities. Both Kirkus and Booklist gave this book starred reviews, calling it an unusually informative picture book for curious kids, and noting how facts about chlorophyll combine with a sense of wonder. Dazzle Ships is a spectacular book written by award winner Chris Barton with incredible illustrations by Victor Ngai. The story is this. During World War I, German submarines were torpedoing not only the British Navy, but also the country's supply ships, cutting Britain off from food and goods. An officer in the Royal Navy Volunteer Reserve came up with a crazy idea to camouflage the ships by painting them in dazzling geometric patterns. This visually broke up the form of the ship and made it difficult for the Germans to predict a ship's size, speed, and direction of travel. Did it work? Well, you'll have to read this beautiful book to find out. During the Middle Ages, your position in life was based on birth. This position would follow you throughout your life. To make it easy for others to know your social class, rules about you could wear or not wear were created. Such rules, called sumptuary laws, determined colors of clothing, types of fabric and trims, length of garments, types of sleeves, and types of furs. The laws also regulated shoe lengths and height, hat height, types of buttons, and even the number of buttons you could wear. People were to dress according to the class in which they were born. In this way, just by looking at someone, you could tell if they were important or not. This engaging title takes a stunning look at bioluminescence and the variety of animals that glow in the dark. The book explains the phenomenon, how it works, which animals light up and why, and its evolutionary history, and explores the fascinating uses to which modern science is putting the proteins associated with bioluminescence. These proteins are being used for everything from fighting HIV/AIDS and cancer to learning more about how the brain works and studying water pollution. From the green fluorescent protein to fluorescent microscopy, this is the material of scientific research that is winning Nobel Prizes in chemistry and physics in the 21st century. How can we make the world a better place? This inspiring resource for middle grade readers is organized as a dictionary. Each entry presents a word related to creating a better world, such as ally, empathy, or respect. For each word, there is a poem, a quote from an inspiring person, a personal anecdote from the authors, and a try-it prompt for an activity. And that's a wrap on our webinar. I hope you've discovered some fun new titles to add to your summer reading collections and support your activities for the iRead Reading Colors Your World theme. If you have any further questions about the titles I've presented today, feel free to email me at rzugsworth@lernerbooks.com. You can also visit our website, lernerbooks.com/go/summer-reading, to browse these and other related titles on our website or to download the complete title list. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you have a fabulous time with your summer reading program. Have a great day.